always on it. Not wasting no time, you know what I'm talking about? Get into it every chance we get, every opportunity. Anything you show me, I'm at it. It's like that, that's what I come from. Let's do this. On it, I've been up on it, my kin up on it. And every morning, I'm shitting on it like
Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? I just wanted to come see you, you know what I'm saying, with another episode of the Insomniatic Podcast. Just got a few things to talk about, man. Some big things happen in hip-hop. You know, I'm an industry guy. I like talking about entertainment and stuff like that, so I'm going to jump into it for a little bit. If you're an 80s baby, especially early 90s baby even, then, you know, you got to see the best of music on all sides. You got to see the legends live and die, like Pac, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's probably shaped the way you look at today's music. Like, there's not much substance there because, I mean, we had in the midst of that Outkast, you know, shout out to them, whole Dungeon family, you know, for what they did, what, you know, they position in hip-hop as well. I mean, the list goes on, north, south, east, and west. Many have made great contributions, but, you know, I speak on this because today's something, you know, it's trending, this huge, man, and it's really like something that could ultimately change one of our top figures in the hip-hop industry, his overall legacy, how we gonna look at him in the end, because, you know, he kind of had I can't say a dark cloud over his name a little bit, like, in the background. People talk about it, but they don't really talk about it, but, you know, I'm gonna go and get into it, man. Sean Puffy Combs, you know. A lot of people be like, they want to sign a bad boy. Bad boy, you know, take all your shine, they put you on TV, but you don't have nothing in the end. Well, he gave all the bad boy artists that we know and love, they publishing, and he had an option to do something else. So I think that's huge, man. I think that was something real to do, something he didn't have to do. You know, there's politics behind closed doors. We don't know what's going on as far as, like, person-to-person relations between Diddy and each artist. Like, you know, maybe he did owe some of them, maybe some of them he didn't owe at all. But, you know, he made it right. And I think that's dope. And to give to the estate of Biggie, you know, I think that's huge too, man. Take care of that man's kids and his mom, you know, like everybody, like, who's been there, who Biggie loves and will be taken care of if he was still here. Now, he technically is taking care of them, even though he's not still here, so that's dope. You know, a couple years ago, Mace ended up calling Diddy out about the shit, and, you know, they had words on the internet out loud, you know, between a lot of cats. A lot of people got to witness and stuff, and a lot of people gave a testament on what went on, but ain't nobody really know except for those two guys. But there was a lot of stuff aired out. I think Mace even went as far as making a track, you know, but they came to a deal, an agreement. I seen Killer Cam was speaking on it on his Instagram page. He's kind of the one who broke the news about it because they had just settled in court. You know, him and Mace is real good friends. Diddy and Mace had just settled in court. Came to an agreement to give Mace's publishing back, but everybody got their publishing back, and that's humongous. And he didn't have to do it, but he did it. So shout out to Diddy, man. Definitely big shout out to Diddy. Diddy been doing a lot of big things lately. He was at a HBCU, you know, like giving back, man, and that's what it's all about, philanthropy. Like, the Lord bless you to have a good amount of money, like a large amount, like generational wealth. Pay it forward, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Gotta bless you back even more. Like, I can't speak on, you know, things that people accuse Diddy of, because, you know, it's a lot of stories out there. But, you know, it's a lot of people who love that cat too, man, and he has done great things for this culture and continues to do great things for this culture. So I think that was a big move for the culture. I definitely respect it. I think everybody should respect it as well. He just took care of a lot of our legends. It's always rock and roll, pop, icons and like legends that get to live off music until they old, but our people fall off in the hip hop industry after a while because they can't maintain the lifestyle because the money stopped coming in. So, I think that's real dope to see people gain the means to live, an above average life because things they have done for all of our lifetimes that we, love and remember, you know what I'm saying? And kind of while I'm speaking on that, I'm going to shift gears a little bit to Benzino. And shout out to my boy Chief, Nardo Chief, Big Nard, whatever you call him, if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he had hit me up about this, and we talked about it. We chopped it up. Benzino said ultimately that the South saved music. Like, when the South started blowing up, music was trending down. Well, of course, hip-hop was trending down, And it could have went a whole lot of different ways, but the South got a hold to the music industry and didn't let go. And we had our own sound, we had our own bop, and it was necessary. It was much needed. And I couldn't agree more. I think that the South, since we came in, like Andre 3000 said, the South got something to say. And they said it, and they kept going. And we pretty much, man, saved our industry, we ain't got the best music as far as content these days, but at the end of the day, we still trendsetters for the whole world, and I think that's important. I think that's dope. I tell people all the time, man, I think that, country music, the people who run country music listen to country music. The people who run pop, they listen to pop. The people who run whatever in whatever country, they listen to it. But hip-hop is more weaponized, and the CEOs in the hip-hop industry ain't necessarily the people that listen to it. So I wouldn't just cast blame on the people who listen to it or who like it or who it's supposed to represent as much as the people who are up in them offices now making calls on big things like who gets signed, who doesn't get signed, because maybe there is a outcast out there or a great artist, who could spit, but they ain't trying to sign nobody with substance because it ain't selling like the other stuff sells. But, thoughts become things, man. So it affects people's behavior overall. But, shout out to Benzino for that take, because that was awesome and true as hell. But, I just want to come chime in real quick, man, and speak on those things, because I think that was dope. For Diddy to do what he did, for Benzino to come out and say what he said, there's always something going on in hip-hop, so, you'll hear from me. I'm around. I don't sleep like that, Of course, I can't, it's Insomniatic. So, till next time, holla at your boy. Check me out. All my music, everything. My Instagram, Cato THE King. On Facebook, the Insomniatic LLC. The Insomniatic brand, and on X, formerly Twitter, the Insomniatic LLC. But till next time, I'll catch y'all. Holla.